It's day 372 of Zohar Pshat, and we're on Daf Mem Gimel base, and it gets more understandable today. Baruch Hashem. Not at first, but we're getting there. We're up to Kol Inun, which is 7 lines at the bottom. Kol Inun Ma'aman de Alma, all those who are in charge of the world, these Manu Lishalta were appointed in order to govern. Melcha Nafik, from this fourth Heichal, which is controlled by the letters Yud, Hey, Vav, come down, come out, and Nafik Dineim. From here they come, their dinim, L'Shalta, to control down here below. Migo Hahu Rucha Disrash B'Tlas Asman. Out of this ruach, which we mentioned yesterday, which is engraved with these three letters. Obviously, the Yud Hey Vav of the Shem Hashem represent the higher influence, which then comes down to the Hey Tata, the lower Hey, which represents this world, and Malchus. So everything comes out of this higher world, the fourth Heichal, and Mehacha Me'abrin Kumayu Me'alma, and from here they bring down the existence of this world. In other words, the sustenance world. He's down behind Nura de Nagi V'Nafik, and they are judged in this fire which flows and comes out. Lois Maser B'Hai Chola. It's was not given over in this Heichal, beginning Sushima B'Tlas Asvan, because it is embedded in the three letters. Now that line itself, I have no idea what it exactly means. It doesn't mean Lois Maser, but fortunately, the Sulam has a different girsa, and that's important. And instead of the Lois Maser, he has Kula Ismaser. Big difference. Okay, we're actually going to, the first time I think I'm doing this in the Zohar is actually changing the girsa here, and I'm surprised that none of the freshmen on the side changed it. But so he says, and that line will make much more sense. Everything is given over to this heichal. Begin the stream with last because it's these three letters are here, from which all the shefa comes down to whether it's to reward mitzvahs, punish averus, enhance kedusha, defeat the Sitra Akra. All of the Ashba comes from here. All the Sheva comes here from these three letters. Because of this, begin the decision with Flas Aswan Hacha, because the three letters are engraved here. Hayruch Iskala Bahu, this Ruach is included in them. Haychebasa Apichin Mishayan Lesuchashmra. And therefore there are countless types of so to speak, soldiers and camps. In other words, myriad malachim who can't be counted because everything is so complex and detailed and so precise. Kol dinin da alma, all the judges of the world, may hayachol nafke, they all come to this world, of this heichal. Hein l'tav hein l'bish, whether for good or for bad. Barim b'tlas, except for three. Bonei, chayim, zonei. Bonei, chayim, zonei, how many children a person have, how long a person will live, and how much food, meaning what his wealth will be in this world. That is not given over, as the Chazal say, la b'schusa talya el b'mazal talya. That's a very, very important point, which this is in Morikot Klav Ches, that things in this world have to schus, right? In this lower world, this heichal is called schus. He said at the beginning of the paragraph that hacha iyo rucha dikres schus. So these are things which are the deen which are totally in schus, but there's certain things which are part of the master plan. How many children a person will have, how long a person will live, and what is his which includes his health, I think, as well, and what his sustenance, his wealth will be in this world. All these things are something which have to do with a divine flow, which has to do with the neshama of that person, and does not necessarily have to do with any schus or any chayva which that person has. Learn the first Dana Kedushin is a very famous piece about this. He talks about Mazal, not in terms of, and as Zechus makes a point over here, Shen Kaval Kol Chavim. They say, but Mazal tell you it's not talking about stars. And First is very strong about that. First obviously not believe in astrology. He says all of this has to do with the way the neshama is designed to function in this world, and different neshamas have different destinies, and the destinies are set not by your schus and chayva, but what was dictated and set out for you as the master plan for you before you came to the world. So this is so here there's a lot of stuff which has to do with schus and chayva, and a lot of stuff has to have to do with tefillah, which is the primary purpose of these echolos, but not bonei chayim mizanim. Those, as Reb Tzadok says, are very hard to change, almost impossible to change. Tzadok says there is a way to change them, but it's beyond the capacity of most people, and that's why we have the famous quote of Rebbe Elazar ben Aruch, which Avdessa explains beautifully. That he said, "So Hakadosh Baruch Hu, would it suppose a heavenly plan if I were a wealthy man?" It's a paraphrase, Pizzle on the Roof, and Hakadosh Baruch Hu said, "Yeah, maybe I could turn the world over, start from scratch, and maybe you'll come out next time that you'll be a wealthy man. Because yes, in this world, your Banei Chaim Mizoynei b'Mazal Taya for Rebbe Elazar ben Aruch is that you're going to be always poor. It's that part intrinsic to your destiny." So that's explains that Mishana Mocha, Mishana Mazal only works for things which are Mazal, what the first so-called Mazal Tachton, things which can be changed. But if something is part of the master plan, it can't be changed. So he says, for example, if your master plan is to be rich or to be poor, moving from place to place is not going to change that. If your master plan is to learn Torah out of the difficulties, so it could be in one place learning Torah out of difficulty will be learning Torah despite the fact that you're poor. Another place learning Torah despite the fact that you're rich. But that's not that. Then that can change. Then Mishana Mocha, Mishana Mazal. But not if the intrinsic to your Mazal Elyon, your destiny is being poor or being rich or so on and so forth. So then that's not going to change no matter where you move. So, and that's what he's saying here. It's something which is not governed by the schus, by the heichel of schus, but it's not governed by tefillah. As he's saying, they're not given jurisdiction in this heichel. To behold nar ilah the chol noherin from the river which is on high above all illuminations. Nagimine kaima the chol sorry from the river on high from which all illuminations come, the highest Mazal kaima mila. There, that's where it comes from, but not down here. Okay, so that these are only things which are totally in schus, and they can be changed. And they're constantly keep recalibrated, but the other things which are not. Okay, go one more line. In the middle of the seichel, who asar metakl kaberucha dil ela b'garucha da. There's a place where it says fixed in order to be makabel the ruach on high. In this ruach, v'da v'da sakabu, and they got mixed together. They go. The ruach on high gets mixed with the ruach below, and it goes up. And this is where we're going to talk about how tefillos come up and go down here in more detail. And it's that's why it says here the train of pischin inu lecholada. There's 12 openings. The openings we know for each shaven has its own opening of tefillah, and evidently its own opening for a shefa to come down. So these are the ruach for above and the ruach which comes from below, which could all merge here, so to speak. There's an interchange between what's from above and what's below, and it comes through the 12, it goes out to the 12, but we'll elaborate on that tomorrow.